Now on Good Morning El Paso.
We've got new details about the man who's suspected to be behind the bombings in New York and New Jersey. I'm Maggie Brule, and we'll have more from one of the bombing sites here in New York City just ahead.
The intruder entered the school, talked to the school secretary. She's the one that intercepted him.
A former UTEP basketball player puts an elementary school on lockdown. The details of what unfolded and what he's facing this morning.
Plus, UMC is among many hospitals across the nation asking for you to vote in hopes of winning a national contest. We have the details coming up in a live report.
Live, where news comes first. From the Mesilla Valley and Las Cruces to El Paso and the borderland. This is ABC7's Good Morning El Paso.
A very good morning to you, El Paso, Las Cruces, and Juarez. I'm Stephanie Valle.
And I'm Floren. Good morning, everyone. The time now 6 o'clock on the dot, and let's go ahead and start off by talking about the forecast because we have to. It was so hot yesterday.
It was really hot, and Nicole, you're going to let us know what's in store for today.
We are in for another hot day, Hillary and Stephanie, but we're off to a nice start as far as our current conditions out there. Clouds and radar showing us a few high clouds moving in from a storm system out west. Notice from the wide view, you can see that system bringing heavy rainfall to Phoenix, Yuma, and Tucson, but it's headed our way, so we will see increased rain chances this afternoon, mainly along western portions of our viewing area. Slight chance for showers El Paso. Eastern areas will see drier conditions. It's the west side of town that will see that increased chance for showers. Coming up at 6:07 with your weather and traffic on the 7s, we have a look at your region temperatures across our ABC7 WeatherNet sites, plus a look at your school day planner. That's coming up in just a few minutes. Stephanie?
All right, thank you, Nicole. At 6:02, a man wanted in connection with a series of terror bombs is under arrest and in the hospital. He's charged with attempted murder after shooting 2 police officers and being wounded by return fire. He's suspected of being behind a bomb that exploded on Saturday in New Jersey and another in New York that sent dozens to the hospital. ABC's Maggie Brule continues our complete coverage.
Crossing 2 states, the search for the suspected serial bomber ends in gunfire. Unfolding just 3 hours after police sent a text alert and released an image of the suspect, 28-year-old Ahmed Khan Rahami. The owner of this bar in Linden, New Jersey, sees a man sleeping in his hallway and calls the police. The officer immediately recognizes the suspect.
Within a matter of seconds, the suspect fired on him.
Rahami flees on foot with a gun in hand, shooting randomly as other police officers pursue him. The officers fire back, bringing down Rahami, who's now recovering in the hospital.
Oh man, it was wild.
The takedown 48 hours after the first device exploded on this New Jersey boardwalk. Then this powerful blast rocked a Manhattan neighborhood. 3 hours later, a pressure cooker is found just 4 blocks north. And the next night, 5 pipe bombs are found at this New Jersey train station. As police try to disarm them, video surveillance and information gathered from that unexploded bomb led police to Rahami. We now know Rahami is a naturalized American citizen born in Afghanistan. And the FBI found more bombs when they searched his apartment. Officials also tell ABC News that Rahami traveled to Afghanistan and Pakistan, telling authorities he had a wife in Pakistan.
If he has made frequent trips to Afghanistan, then investigators, in particular the FBI, are going to have to figure out who he visited and what was the real purpose of his trip.
Authorities tell ABC News that Rahami is refusing to answer any questions or even give his name. Right now, they're digging into his life online and into that trip to Afghanistan, trying to figure out a motive and to find out if he was in fact acting alone. Maggie Brule, ABC News, New York.
Happening today, President Obama will address the gathering of the United Nations in New York. This will be the last time he addresses the world body before he leaves office in January. Yesterday, the world leaders gathered for the annual meeting to discuss the refugee and migrant issue worldwide. A declaration was approved to provide more coordinated and humane response to the world's 65 million displaced people.
We're now less than a week away from the first presidential debate. Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump will go head-to-head next Monday night at Hofstra University in Hempstead, New York. NBC's Lester Holt will be the moderator, and the topics are expected to be in no particular order: America's direction, achieving prosperity, and securing America. It starts at 7 p.m. and will last 90 minutes. And this will be the first of 3 presidential debates between Trump and Clinton before the election, which is Tuesday, November 8th. Coming up on Good Morning El Paso, how both the candidates are reacting to the attacks in Minnesota, New Jersey, and New York.
In Utah, a former UTEP basketball player is accused of making a bomb threat. Chris Craig sent an email to dozens of members of the media claiming to be an Islamic jihadist and saying he was going to walk into Eagle Valley Elementary School with an explosive. The school is in Eagle Mountain, Utah. Hours later, the school was evacuated and snipers were in position as a masked man paced out front. This video was posted on Facebook by a woman who lives right across the street from the school. Sheriff's officials say the man walked in and told administrators to evacuate the kids and no one would get hurt. Officials say he did have a weapon.
The suspect did not respond to commands to drop the weapon. The suspect then made a threatening motion with the weapon, requiring the deputy to fire a single shot, wounding the suspect.
Craig was taken into custody. None of the students were hurt.
New this morning, a local hospital is joining a national competition, and you can help it come out on top. And the winner will receive thousands of dollars that will be donated to breast cancer research. Good morning, El Paso's Denise Olivas is live with the details. Hi, Denise.
Good morning, Stephanie. The CDC reports that every year about 220,000 cases of breast cancer are diagnosed in women. In men, about 2,000 cases. And winning this contest means helping fight the disease.
But I feel better when I'm dancing, yeah, yeah.
And that's UMC's submission for the 2016 Pink Glove Dance Competition. You can help by voting for the video online, and you can vote once a day, but that deadline is coming up real soon on September 23rd. UMC is also trying to spread a message of hope to those living with breast cancer and survivors, and some of them survivors making an appearance in the video as well. And the winner gets $10,000 that will be donated to breast cancer research. And as you can see, UMC did not do it alone when it came to creating this video. About 500 volunteers made it possible.
Oh, so much fun. Everybody, well, look at the video. You're going to see happy faces. I didn't have to tell people be happy. They were happy. They loved it. They loved the entire event.
And UMC is currently in the lead with more than 9,600 votes, and that number keeps climbing every time I check it. They are going against other hospitals as well across the nation. I've posted a link in our links mentioned section at KVIA.com, and you'll find University Medical Center under the large bed category. Back to you.
All right. Makes you want to dance watching that video.
Yes,
they did a great job.
Want to vote too.
Right? We should all vote. It's 6:07 now. Weather and traffic on the 7s. We vote for cooler temperatures.
Yeah, Nicole, is that going to happen? Not today, but this weekend those cooler temperatures will finally arrive. It'll feel more like fall. But let's start you off with our drop-off forecast for the kids. 72 degrees by lunchtime. We're at 86. As you can see, it will be another warm day today, but currently it is comfortable in El Paso. We're in the 70s. We're under partly cloudy skies. 67 is the temperature in Las Cruces with calm winds to start out the morning. 65 TRC, 62 Silver City. We're in the 50s in Ruidoso with very comfortable temperatures in Guadalupe Pass, Sierra Blanca, and Van Horn in the 70s. Fort Bliss, 75 is the temperature, and Laredo Academy, we're also sitting in the 70s. You can see our clouds and radar picture showing us those high clouds moving in from a storm system that is currently bringing rain to Phoenix, Yuma, Tucson, portions of Arizona, but that system is headed our way. So we'll talk about rain chances for the next 7 days coming up in your full forecast. Mauricio?
Hi, Nicole. Well, traffic flowing well right now as we take a look at our flows. We're seeing a whole lot of green, not tracking any major incidents or issues, so it should be calm as you head out for your Tuesday morning. Things looking good as well in Las Cruces. Good morning to you. 63 miles per hour is what we're tracking on I-10 heading west. 70 miles per hour heading east towards El Paso. 65 the current speed we're tracking on I-25, and Highway 70 east of Las Cruces is scheduled to remain open all day as well, so no issues there. Now, coming up at 6:17 for your weather and traffic on the 7s, we'll take an updated look at closures going on throughout the rest of the day. Plus, we'll take a look at your west side drive times as well.
All right, thanks, Mauricio, and keep it here for more headlines.
The Chihuahuas are trying to bring home the AAA championship tonight, where you can catch the game coming up.
And the El Paso International Airport is working to speed things up. We'll tell you how coming up. It's now 6:09.
This is ABC 7, where news comes first.
Watching ABC 7's Good Morning El Paso with Hillary Floren, Stephanie Valle, and live reports from Denise Olivas.